effort. It needs to be group effort to kill me with Pikmin. Like, at least I think I have it set up so that way it's like... I'm trying to think of like how much... I think I have it set up so that way it's like... I need to get hit by like just under 100 Pikmin. And if it goes too long without me taking any damage, I heal back up to full. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? Instant death? All right, I guess I'm choosing. So we're gonna clean Shrek's every. Also, we're starting off with a tip to fuck bees. Is this the Saturday energy that I didn't realize like was here the whole time? I'm gonna die. One moment. All right. I don't know what's going on, but I approve. Pikmin-based violence. I'm dead. I'm literally a corpse on the ground. I still need to fix the issue. Chaos is not in chest and has the time to reveal that they didn't steer me away from trash can while I was suiting. This is definitely not my fault for not paying attention. To be fair, when you're in a suit, it's hard to... You realize that, like, if you keep throwing Pikmin, I actually can't, like, re-enable the heal. Alright, there we go. Oh, go on, Camp. Glad our streamer is dead. This is just the energy we're bringing, huh? Anyways, Starkey, can I send you an image that has unlocked down bad behavior in me? Sure. Thank you for the save. What is today just like national like waste your points day or something? It is? Okay, perfect. I guess we're fucking bees. Yo, this is actually like a fucking huge map. Hold up, the developers kind of went bonkers on this one. What the fuck? Take heed. But yeah, how's everyone's weekend going? The Stargate's model get knocked down? Yes. You can heal me. Oh wait, no, for fuck, I need to fix that bug. I need to fix that bug with the heal where like, for whatever reason I just get like, if you throw a Pikmin, I just break forever. Good news! We can fuck bees! This is good news, Mark! We can fuck bees! Check TMs now. We can fuck bees! We can fuck 30 bee years! What is this? Is this cheese? Is this cheese? Did you send me... Are you saying that cheese has you down bad? Because if so, as a fellow white person, I agree. I agree. Cheese also has me down bad. We can be bees. Good news. That's not what I said. That's what the song said. This is good news, Mark. We can fuck bees. That's not cheese. Is it tofu? That's That's not fucking mayonnaise. You can't convince me that that's mayonnaise. All bees are cheese. You have a what is that? Duke's? Something... That actually says mayonnaise in the back. This is the lowest This is the lowest fucking... I'm pretty sure it's something mayonnaise. Sliced mayonnaise! Stargate committed gambling today? What did you do? I have some of my minion to pickle you. Starkey had a context clip. Check DMs. Oh my... Oh... The ADHD is going to be strong today. What the fuck is this? You have summoned my minion to pickle you. I can't full screen this. Hold up. Discord. I opened 3 Final Fantasy MTG packs and I won. What'd you get? Like, is it one of the pricier cards? Hold up. So I got this from Swayreal. So hold up a moment while I mute the music real quick. It. Okay, this is big button press energy. This is very button press. It just places the pickle so gently on you. But also give me a shout for Oh Dear It's Seth, and welcome on Nakamura. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. The Lightning Ishin. Oh shit, that's actually like really hype.
What
Hold up a
does
moment.
this button do? Please,
Y'all.
do not push the button. You have no idea.
The chaos energy. Oh, you were playing Peak. I need to give that game a try. I want to do collab stuff with Peak. I need to do more collab stuff in general. I'm just like, I'm really bad about reaching out to set stuff up. Yes, Peak is so fun. I'm literally down, like, if anyone who like talks to me, I'm somewhat familiar with as a streamer, I'm like, yeah, let's collab. I'm like, I'm more than open. I'm just bad about initiating that, largely because of energy things. Birdie, we got a Peak together Sunday. I'm down. I'm actually genuinely down. I don't even have the game. I think it's like, isn't it like $3 though? Out of all 3 packs, I have a 100% pull rate of reprint cards. That's really good. I actually tried to do a draft of it last night, and it went fucking disastrously bad. I had a good deck, and then proceeded to get absolutely shit stomped by my own luck. I just didn't. My deck did not perform any rounds, and I was just like, well, shit. But hey, I got the I got a couple of fun cards. Peak is $8, I think. Slay, I guess. Listen, sometimes you just have to like say fuck it, and then have a shit draft. I pulled 2 Ranger Captain reprints, like Ranger Captain of Eos. I didn't even realize that was getting reprinted. I definitely lost one of my 2 days. I lost one of my matches to my opponent pulling a $30 card in the draft. I'm still sorry you had a shit draft. I mean, listen, I was salty at the time, but now I'm like, you know, hey, it happens. Mostly, I'm just glad that you had a good draft, Monkey. That's the big reason I was even there. I'm very, very tired of Magic the Gathering at the moment. So I was like, for me, it was never going to be like, oh, I'm going to have such a good time at draft. It was like, I'm just going to go because, you know, Monkey wants to have a fun time. You know what? Starting Morph, it's Saturday. Fuck you, I'm doing a dead meme. You also lost a master running a 17 land, 18 spell. I did. That one was on me. I don't know what happened, but I definitely was running an illegal deck that was actively bad for me. What is this fucking nightmare? Apatu meme mashups. I'm so glad. Welcome, Moroshi, and I'm glad to have you, Sweet Bean. It's also like a bunch of dead memes. Welcome on to People's Just glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Buddy Holly, but everyone is dissing each other. Who put this in here? Camcol, why would you do this? Obligatory One Piece opening 15, we go. But yeah, hopefully everyone else has been having a good weekend. I'm just vibing. I woke up today, went to go get some meds that I wasn't able to pick up yesterday, and then I prepped some ingredients and then started streaming. So pretty like, can I send a grapefruit job odd? I'm well aware of grapefruiting your man. If someone made it, the rules for song request are it has to be a song. Preferably also not something that's like actively dangerous or like actively something that would get me banned on Twitch, and also nothing that just is actively suffering. I enjoyed a healthy snack and made myself at home. Ooh, nice. Seth, why are you hmming? Was it because I was muted, or was it because I was talking about the grapefruiting your man technique? Because it's important to know how to grapefruit your man properly. You were muted? Okay, perfect. How do you punish Kasai? You bought a skip. Don't worry, I know how to grapefruit my men. Excellent. A very, very important skill set. I think. I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't have written an article about it if it wasn't important. What's up, Crisp?
Kasayas.
What?
Car, Sai, is, P30 #T, K, A, S-A-I is not doing anything terrifying me, nor breaking reality.
What did you do, Casa? Did you buy fucking Did you buy the Skibbity toilet visuals on Discord? I'm good at finding interesting songs. I was given a bunch of chaff and I had an error card. Ooh, error cards are usually pretty big money. Well, like, okay, it depends on what specifically the error and the card is. But, like, misprints actually can be pretty valuable, depending on, like, the specifics of what it was. I'm gonna be here for, like, my entire life, I'm realizing. Because this is 1%. The more cards are visible, the better. Yeah. Is Starkey Morph a big... I'm assuming that's supposed to be big and not bit. A big stinky nerd bird. We've been over this. We've been over this. This is wishful thinking on y'all's part. If you vote yes. I literally took a shower before because I was a little bit sweaty from prepping ingredients and stuff. Because I hand whipped my own whipped cream. Also, welcome on it, Jake Bean. Glad to have you. Thank you for the 15 stream streaky, sweet bean. It's a borderless Bloomvine Regent that is not a flip card, but has the same card on the back. Interesting. You lost me at bit. Is this the bit? Is the bit that the bit is a bit? Have we reached meta comedy yet? I hope so. Alright. I feel like there's a very, like, real chance that cleaning the entrance, like, cleaning the roads is gonna be the biggest pain in the ass of this entire fucking thing. Maybe that's I'll send you a video on the Discord. Have you heard of the band Disturbed's? I have. I'm actually, like, pretty impressed with how Disturbed did on Sound of Silence, and I actually quite enjoy it. Because, like, it is actually, like, a deeply powerful rendition. What's up, Crisp?
Rats, we are the rats, we are the rats, Starkey. I just wanted to make you aware that we can't hear the rats, we are the rats, we are the rats, and it has been like this for several streams.
What the fuck do you mean you can't hear the rats? You should be able... Yeah, you should be able to hear him. Were you not able to hear him? Son of a fuck. You absolutely should be able to... I'm mad. It is monitor and output. You should be hearing it twice. I heard him. You can hear Crisp, but not the audio that plays before Crisp. God bless. Alright, fucking come over here, Bikubot. Modules. Sound settings. You're also going through the TTS. The TTS is heard, but not the song. So, cable C input. Alright, there we go. That should work. It might also make Crisp sing the song himself. If so, that would be kind of adorable. It was like that the entire Thursday collab. God damn it. Why does nothing ever work on stream?
We're rats. We're the rats.
It's hip to commit arson.
Thank you, Chris, for your commentary. I heard it. Excellent. So it's been forever since I've watched Shrek 2 or Shrek 1. Are the Farquaad heads supposed to be garbage cans? Okay, I have to call you out and reading I heard them correctly.
We're rats. We're the
What's up, Chris?
rats.
We have tried to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Rats. We're rats. We're the rats.
Well, I guess, you know...
Kasai is vibrating across 5 dimensions and my eyes have become cheese witnessing it. He got into the back of the lab, past the locked door, the bad one.
I need to get better security. Science Goo Bird owns a car? I do. I do have a car. But to be fair, I actually do get I get those fucking letters now that's like, oh, you have to send us your current mileage or your car's warranty might become null and void. And I'm like, that seems like a fucking scam. Remember, friends, read One Piece? Yeah, don't watch One Piece, read it. I'm jiggling in all spatial dimensions I'm not aware of. I mean, that is technically true. We do exist in four spatial dimensions, as well as technically 2 and 1, depending on like where you set the line/plane, respectively.
Rats, where the rats?
What's up, Chris?
You may hate a fictional character, but you will never hate a character as much as Toei fucking hates Sanji.
Wait, why does Toei hate Sanji? I am unfamiliar of the anime side of One Piece. The only thing I know about the anime lore is apparently they had to ask Oda to stop making Luffy shrink when he uses Gear 3.
Rats, where the rats?
What's up, Chris?
I was locked in a room, a rubber room. A room filled with rats, and rats make me happy.
Good. 26 years of watching One Piece and it still ain't end. It's possible we exist in infinite spatial dimensions, but due to the lack of ability to interact with them or control our movement through them, we're just unaware of them. So they make Sanji's hype moments worse to make his bad moments last much longer. Rats make me happy too. We appreciate rats here. I need to get to work on one of the models, because one of the models that I'm planning on adding for the 3D TF redeem is actually for those of you who know Volkhounds. Volkhound? I don't know. I'm unfamiliar with the pronunciation of the last part. For those familiar with Wolk's work, I snagged one of his buff rats, and I'm gonna turn into Starkey. What the fuck is a rat? It's someone from Alberta. I also need to grab his shark at some point and become buff shark. I want to add more TF stuff to the stream. It is probably going to require me to learn a little bit of 3D modeling though. Because apparently fitting the lab coat to different builds is going to be a little bit of a thing. What's up, Chris?
I told a Bosnian that Albania is my favorite Balkan country, and he said I'm on the good side. What does that mean?
I could not tell you. I would be frightened. Starkey, where is...
Rats, where
I can't say
rats?
shit. You are chatty today, my friend.
You know what else is a scam? The healthcare industry. They literally put a price on human life, meanwhile everyone says human life is priceless. Are you telling me your subscription to life has expired because you can't afford insulin? Like, what the hell do you mean?
Apropos of nothing, can I talk about my favorite Mario character, Luigi?
Where the rats?
As a Canadian, what the fuck is paid healthcare?
A scam. Just a scam. It is literally a monetization of human suffering. Which I would argue is the basis of the American economy. Let's go, Luigi. Luigi is the best Mario character. I especially liked how he partners with Bowser, who is, you know, well known. I guess he's not an anarchist because he is himself arguably royalty, but clearly has no love for, you know, structural power systems that disincentivize the weak rising up to try and claim power for themselves. I mean, what? But yeah, no, do not ever let anyone convince you paid healthcare is a good thing. It is actively a scam. Bowser's obsession with princesses and owns a video game company. Listen, that's why we fanon him, to be significantly better for the gays. The gays have the real version of Bowser. Welcome on, Cornflake Girl. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Fuck capitalism. Check it off your bingo card. He's obsessed with the princesses, not queens. I mean, for what it's worth, that is a title of that is not a title associated specifically with an age demographic, so much as it is a title of like, I guess, rulership. Hence the reason why Prince Charles only became King Charles in his 80s. Oh, so that's why the gays have to claim Bowser, so that way we can make him better, or arguably for some people very, very much worse. I just want a Bowser that tries to marry drag queens. I mean, if you follow the guy who made the Bowsette comic, yeah, the dude A still gets comments about the Bowsette comic to this day, and B. Is okay. If there was like the real life equivalent of the Princess Peach crown that turned you into a lady, would that be considered drag? Would that be a transition? I'm unfamiliar with, like, I guess the terminology specifics. Starkey, are you Bowser? No. It'd be gender affirming care. That's fair. I'll use King Charles as examples of the superior King Charles, Lord Farquaad. Lord Farquaad isn't even a king, is he? It's been forever since I've watched Shrek, I'll be honest. What's up, Chris?
Did you know Nintendo made the online mode worse for Mario Kart World?
I did see that.
People hate intermission courses, and 80% of the time if you didn't pick random it would be an intermission course, so you only got one lap on the map you voted for. So they fixed it by making it so that random has a 90% chance of picking one of the non-random options, aka one of the trash intermission courses.
It is genuinely astounding to me the degree to which Nintendo is terrified of anyone having fun with their games in ways they didn't intend. Nobody wants to marry to be a proper king. It's force, femme, transition depending on your attitude. That's fair.
Rats, rats.
I'm gonna have to.
Where the rats?
Sorry to go into a tangent, but to me one of the most baffling things about the society we live in is paying for medicine. Again, some people will die if they can't get their meds. That's batshit insane to me. Imagine explaining that to an alien. Oh yeah, we just let people die because they can't afford a substance that takes pennies to make.
Listen, like I said, the American economy will crash and burn because there is not enough human suffering. We ran out of stuff to monetize in the 90s, and so for the last 3 decades, we've basically been trying to figure out more and more insane ways to monetize human suffering. That is the state of the current economy. Someone named Twink Link has account /switch banned because the username Twink Link. That's actually straight up homophobia. Nintendo can't reverse the ban. Also, welcome to Lidker. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. That is unironically actually homophobia. The Nintendo has been pissing me off for the last 5 or 6 years. It's a very real chance that I won't be getting the Switch 2. Or if I do, I'll be trying to get it secondhand, so that way Nintendo doesn't get any of my goddamn money. I'll try to be getting everything from the Switch 2 secondhand. Also, it's really fucking funny how quickly people went from loving Mario Kart World to hating it. It might be I saw a post that was this might be the quickest turnaround from love to hate in any video game I've ever seen, and I'm kind of agree with them. Can't you not buy a Switch 2 used right now? Listen, by the time I can buy a Switch 2 secondhand, it will actually be worth purchasing. That's the cool thing, because the Switch 2 right now isn't worth buying. So people would have to pay a shit ton of money to not feel pain 24/7. I don't know why I'm feeling so strongly about this. I'm trying to stop now. Yeah. Listen, everything is collapsing around us. That's kind of why I do like hosting spaces where people can just be without really engaging with the frustrations of the world. Because like there's a very real thing called frustration fatigue or like anxiety fatigue, where if you just feel frustrated and angry all the time, you're gonna eventually burn out on it.
Remember kids, never buy consoles at launch.
How many console generations have there been, and some people still don't fucking understand that principle? No console has ever been worth purchasing at launch. Like, not a single one of them. And now that people are hating on Super Mario or Mario Kart World, it actually looks so fucking bad for the Switch too right now. What's up, Chris?
Instead buy consoles when they come with an exclusive Fortnite skin.
Don't do that either. I'm gonna be honest with you, that is capitalism at its fucking laziest. I was surprised they made another Mario Kart game after all the Mario Kart DLC patches. Gave me a go out with the biggest bang possible vibes, you know? Wait, no, is Crispus spitting there? But no, like by the time people are selling their Switches secondhand, like their Switch 2 secondhand, the game console might be worth buying. Like I said, it's still a might, because I would argue, in my mind, I feel like a game console needs to have like 5-ish good games on it to make it worth playing. What's up, Chris?
On a more positive note, apparently we have found a way to heal coral reefs, and one part of it is playing noises of healthy coral reefs. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. This doesn't really surprise me. Because coral reefs, are living entities. I thought Mario Kart Deluxe would be the last Mario Kart. I mean, listen, you know for a fact that eventually they'll be like, oh, well, shit, the Switch 2 isn't selling enough. Time to make a new Smash Brothers, which is inevitably going to be... Oh, come on in, Segir. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Give a shout out for Segir. Inevitably they'll make another Smash Brothers, and it's inevitably going to be a step back, because no fucking shot... Masahiro Sakurai has already said that he's not coming back for a new one, and I think this time he actually means it, because, after the death of Akira Toriyama from overworking, I think Masahiro Sakurai actually is going to take his health seriously now. So, yeah. I don't suspect he'll be coming back for the next Smash. Which might be a good thing, depending on, like, you know... Depending on, like, what you want from your Smash games. But also, it does mean that, like, inevitably... Because there's no way that, like, the next Switch game is going to drop and they have all of the characters... Like, the next Switch game is not going to have fucking Steve in it. It's no playable Geno. It might be a playable Geno. But, like, there's no way it's going to have Steve and Sora and fucking, like, Banjo-Kazooie. Because those were, like, Masahiro Sakurai using... That was, like, him using decades of, like, game development, like, you know, contacts and, like, you know, flexing a lot of muscles to make Ultimate the best Smash possible.
Remember everyone that Steam Summer Sale ends on the 10th, so get those dating sims and Japanese role plays while they are cheap.
I need to see if Peak is, I need to see if Chris got a lot to say. Yeah, no, Chris has been very chatty today, which I'm kind of here for. I do wish I wish I could set him for, like, a little bit, like, because, like, I can only set him for, like, whole minutes. I only set him for, like, whole minutes, cooldowns. I want to set him for, like, 30 seconds, but I can't do that. Welcome on a Lazy Cat. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Not on sale. I checked it's $8 right now, and I won't change after the sale. But honestly, dude, I'd buy it for you. I mean, for $8, I'll pick it up. But it's also one of those things where it's like, Yeah, Chris?
I don't know what else to use my points for. I'm indecisive.
We got plenty funny redeems though. It is to some degree funny seeing like, cause I've done nothing but like I've made Crisp a lot cheaper. He used to be like 500 points, because I was afraid of people like showing up and then immediately using it to save slurs. Welcome on in Goose Scoot, glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Can we shout out for Goose Scoot? Oh my god, this song. Welcome on in Falcon Trace, glad to have you too, you Sweet Bean. Can we get a shout outs for Goose Scoot and Falcon Trace? Falcon Trace is the person who made my old low poly model. You know, making the rat say slurs? No, but here's the thing. It's people who can't say the slurs making the model say this, or rat say the slurs. What achievement did I even, hold up. Let's see what this button does. Hey Shrek, how you doing? I'm doing alright. It's been a bit of a chaotic period. I need to actually like re-add the low poly model as a redeem. The dual timing on that Gua was actually kind of wild. But no, how you been holding up? Hopefully the low poly model game has been treating you well. I think you're also expanding. I want to say. Because like I was aware of like good yeah. I definitely like, because you know I'm gonna have to learn a little bit of Blender myself. Thank you, Pikmin. Like go for the last few months. The last few months is almost done. But no, it's going all right. Rush E on recorders escalated quickly. What's up, Crisp?
Can we kill you with a Pikmin?
No, you may not. Blender's really good. So the big thing is like, you know, I like transformation stuff. So I want to be able to like become different species besides Crow. Like Crow's the main one, but like, you know, be able to be like bear or a shark or a rat for a bit. So I'm having a friend to make me we have the goggles, the pendant, and then the lab coat. And I'm gonna basically try to Starkify a bunch of different models. So I'm gonna be learning a little bit of Blender from him, because apparently making the lab coat so that way it fits a variety of different builds is going to require teaching me a little bit of Blender. Wait, you like transformation SMH? No. Why would you think I like transformation? It's not like I like transformation or anything, Baka. What's up, Crisp?
Starkey. Oh, my beloved caretaker. Oh, Starkey.
Yeah, Crisp?
Sniff.
What?
You stinky. K. Night.
Good night, Crisp. As I said earlier, I will keep repeating it. At some point this becomes wishful thinking. Well, I guess to be fair, there is overlap between me and Merle's audience. Which does make me wonder what's going on that y'all think I'm stinky, because you watch Merle, so like... you guys know what the true definition of stinky is. Alright. This is gonna take a fucking hot minute. We're only 10% of the way through. Oh, look, a bird.
Rats.
What's it, Chris?
Rats.
If you had to choose which kitchen appliance you had to transform into, what would you choose?
I feel like the funniest joke is a toaster. Wait, is this Shrek? This is the Shrek DLC. The funniest answer is definitely toaster. I don't like. I don't know which one I would turn into. You become the brave little toaster. Maybe we'll become one of those like you know, the like very like esoteric like the hot dog toasters, where it's like 2 slots for like the hot dog buns, and there's just like the weird hole in it for like sticking the hot dog in there. That thing's gotta be a nightmare to clean. You'll become dishwasher. Knowing my luck, and with the recurrence of the memes in this chat, yes, I will 100% become a dishwasher if I were forced to become an appliance. Excuse me, that was weird. I will never be able to do it. Oh, hell yeah. That's the... Why does it look a little suspect? Hold up. Perfect. Welcome on in, Brief Fluff. Good day, you sweet bean. That does look odd. And anything like that where it's like repeated, consistent movement, I think is always going to look a little suspicious. I'm going to sous vide so hard this weekend. Did you get like a sous vide machine or something? But yeah, no, those emotes are adorable. We got burbs. I appreciate all the burbs. All right. Even this one? Yes. Even the front-facing birds. Starkey, what do you think of eating cheese curds with caramel dip? What the fuck? Why would you say that to me? That sounds awful.
Rats. Rats.
What's up, Chris?
The rats.
Have you happened to know of the furry video game known as Changed?
I will admit that I completed Changed before I started streaming. I got all the endings. I had it today. It was delicious. I mean, I guess it's just like it's similar to like the chocolate shape fry thing. Yeah, same. I'm excited to see because like it's pretty clear. Like they basically after you complete the like original version, there's like a little demo for the remake that the guy is making, and the remake's a lot better of a video game. It's actually like a proper puzzle game. I lost my appetite from hearing that. So I'm excited for that one to be released. Can I tempt you into drinking vinegar soda? No. Are you the burr version of Puro? Honestly, it wasn't intentionally like a reference. I'd had Starkey design in my head for a hot minute before I even knew Change existed, but kind of. I am goo. Like, GooTF is just fun. It's GooTF, goo merging, goo suiting, all good stuff. Good stuff. Goo bird, good bird.
Rats. Rats.
What's up, Chris?
Where the rats.
Hey Starkey, do you like my slice of pineapple?
Sure.
It is to a pineapple slice. BWA.
What? No one tell him that that's just cheese. Yeah, I don't think he would understand if he even had pineapple. Welcome on to Rodechi. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Can we shout for Rodechi? Hand tracking moment. Hand tracking. There you go. Welcome on to Rodechi. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Can we shout for Rodechi? But no, I absolutely adore Goo and TF. What is this remix? This is 360, 365 Rude Buster, Rooter Buster from Charlie XCX x Toby Fox. I'll be honest with you, I was actually kind of on the topic of Deltarune. I was actually surprised to learn that y'all wanted me to play Powerwash Sim. I was expecting either Deltarune or Deltarune or Repo to win. And to be fair, Repo did take second place. Like, yeah, I think Repo was tied for second place. Powerwash Sim is good. It's like it's Powerwash Sim for me is like it's like just chatting plus. I love Deltarune, but Saturday vibes are chilling with Powerwash. That's fair. Note I have 200 hours in it. I mean, I'm going for all achievements before they release Powerwash Sim 2. I'm 100% down if anyone wants to collab for Powerwash Sim 2. Literally, like, my DMs are open. Repo got an update too. Ooh, nice. Probably even considered Powerwash stream today. This is what it sounds like when a gay rave DJ is a gamer. So what you're saying is it's an absolute bop. Because it is really funny the degree to which I feel like I think it's primarily because I am in the furry community, but I do feel like a lot of like queer people end up being very like creative and passionate about making things. not gay gamer raves have a lot more Final Fantasy music. That's also a fair point. I feel like a lot of the times, like a lot of the stuff that like I feel like is like has actual passion put into it, it comes from like the queer community. Which isn't to say like, oh, it's like, oh, you know, you said you liked waffles, therefore you hate pancakes situation. But it's just like, I think it's just cool, like how much, like, I guess the furry community in particular is really encouraging of others learning how to make stuff. God knows I would not have learned how to do anything even remotely close to what I'm able to with art if I didn't have a bunch of artists. I hate pancakes. I actually prefer pancakes over waffles. I find them to be a little bit... I personally enjoy them more. Because they soak up the syrup and butter more. Whereas, like, the waffle, the crunch ends up being, like, a distraction for me. I love Kodiak cakes, chocolate protein waffles. I do enjoy Kodiak stuff. Like, they actually, like, make a nice quality product, which I appreciate. Is this Teto? Yeah, Kasane Teto. It's got protein, yeah. I need to do, like, another, like, breakfast for dinner situation. I know, I love breakfast food. I am not a morning person. That's the big issue for breakfast food for me, is, like, I love everything breakfast food. I hate that you can only really get it at, like, a specific time of day. Unless you're specifically, like, you're going out of your way to make it giant Japanese jiggly pancakes. I've never had one of those, so I actually can't comment. I do think it's impressive, like, that level of, like, jiggle. And, like, a thing that's, like, fully cooked all the way through. I'm a morning person, but I'm never in the mood for breakfast food in the morning. I always want to save brekkie cravings for later. That's fair. I definitely, this last weekend, last weekend, I think I was, like, really deep in, like, burnout without even, like, really realizing it. Because, like, last week, I was going through it a little bit. I made the filling for quesadillas, and that was the only thing I made over the weekend. I forgot to grab breakfast stuff. I didn't have anything planned for dinner. I forgot to make fucking cold brew coffee for the week. So, last week, I was basically not functional. Like, the funny thing is, like, in my friend group, I'm actually, like, the person with probably the healthiest eating habits. Because a lot of my friends all have, like, food avoidant behaviors. Where, like, they just won't eat. I have to complain to my friends, because they'll go entire, like, days without eating a single meal. And, like, it's not like they don't, like, have the means. They got plenty of food, they just don't, like, they don't have the appetite for it. That's bad. Yeah. They jokingly say that, like, so these are the friends I hang out with every Wednesday, which is why I usually don't stream Wednesdays. They jokingly say that the reason I am brought over every Wednesday is that way I force them to eat at least one meal. How the fuck? Both of them have, like, it's like, yeah, like a tism thing associated with food. It's called ARFID, I think. It's basically like a food avoidance disorder, where, like, they will like, you know, they will eat calories, but like they won't eat, like, proper meals. Like, yeah, I don't necessarily know that it's even a exaggeration to say one of them is, like, 30% of his average calorie intake is soda, which isn't healthy by any means, but is actually better than there used to be in college. It is funny to the degree to which I feel like your 20s are just, like, recovering from being in college. Welcome on in, Sid. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Can we shout out for Hyena, Sid?
Rats, where rats?
What's it, Chris?
Where the rats?
Oh, I have a theory about this. I think LGBTQ plus people are more creative because we are labeled as odd and outside of societal norms, and due to that we have more freedom to experiment with different arts, because we are already outsiders. This theory is not a perfect explanation, but I feel like it has a kernel of truth.
I feel like it does cover, that covers a decent amount of ground, though. Like, for example, why queer people tend to be, like, really, really, well, they tend to be more open and accepting of, like, non-traditional, like, relationship types, like, you know, polyamorous or open. Sounds like a prelude to kidney stone problems. I might have also not had food today. If you have not eaten food today, this is your reminder. Go get fucking food. Your body needs the calories.
Rats, we're rats. We're the rats.
What's up, Chris?
No, you.
I have had food today. I had for lunch I had Chinese food, and then for dinner I also had Chinese food. Huh. I had like sweet and sour chicken from a local Chinese place, and then for dinner I got fried rice, chicken fried rice. And it's really good. I'll start HRT. My doctors asked me to consume all the calories I can, which has been a strange shift in vibes. Well, I mean, to be fair, like, at that point, like, if you are going through, like, a major, like, medical event, like, because, you know, hormone replacement therapy is safe, but it is still a major medical event. It's better to give your body too much fuel, and then, like, pull back to, like, what you really just need than it is to, like, give it too little.
Rats, we're rats. We're
What's up, Chris?
Rats.
You are telling me that chicken fried this rice?
Yes.
Impossible.
Exactly. How are the Feminems going? Welcome on, Night Lycan. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Give a shout out for Night Lycan as well. The what? Oh, so there's a bunch of like silly names for hormone replacement therapy that I've heard. My personal favorite is Feminem, because the pills look like M&Ms. I've also heard Titty Skittles. Those ones are specifically for female to or for male to female. I'm trying to think. I definitely have heard of a couple of others. They just don't come to mind at the moment. I've heard Princess Juice is pretty good. Antihistamines is a pretty good one as well. Are we talking about antihistamines? Oh my god. Oh. I love so deeply my trans friends. Y'all are great. It makes me smile every time to like know that y'all are like, despite the horrors that you face in the world, you keep pushing forward. Same hat. Back gonna make some mac and cheese. Do that. Take care of yourself. It's important. Now more than ever, it is really important to take care of yourself. We continue. Yeah. Just know that you'll always have a safe space here. Transphobia will never. Dick tax is pretty good. That's a really good one for female to male FTM. I'm lurking, but keep up the good work cleaning World of Warcraft. I don't know what this is. This is the Duloc. So this is from the Shrek. This is from, I believe, the first Shrek movie. But no, know that you'll always have a space here. As long as I'm streaming, this will be a trans-friendly space. And I know that's like, to some degree, I wish I could offer more, but hey. You know, to some degree, I've cut off family members before because of how shitty they were about like certain issues. So like, I like to think I'm trying to help. But yeah. Hold up. What's this song? Japanese or broken knees? Yo, has Duolingo stock crashed yet? Like, is Duolingo like, do you have any? I do have song requests on! Exclamation mark SR in the YouTube link or search query. Because, like, to be honest with you, I need every big company's stocks to just start cratering. We are apparently, I feel like we're close to an economic bubble popping. Let's get some hyperpop on this list. I definitely think, like, the current state of the economy, if one bubble pops, we're definitely, like, all of them are gonna pop. At the same time. It's gonna be bad. But hey, I don't have any stock, so it's fine. There's only been one hyperpop song I enjoyed. Hold on, let me see if I can remember what the heck it is. So what exactly is hyperpop? Is it just like really, really fast BPM pop music? You'll find out. Fair enough. Immaterial by Sophie is so gender. I think the song that I found the most so far that like I know is absolutely gender is The Code by Nemo. That song is a fucking bop and a half. How many of these fucking songs did Duolingo make? Jesus Christ. Welcome on, Moonbear. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. How you holding up? How you holding up on this lovely weekend day? I might even stream tomorrow. I don't know what I would be streaming tomorrow if I did. It's gonna depend on how long it takes me to actually, like, finish cooking. I think if I get to, like, bed at a reasonable time. Pretty good. How are you, Starkey? I'm doing all right. Bit of a laid back day, which is nice. Like, it's a nice change of pace because recently life has been a bit hectic. Hopefully this coming week I'll actually be back on like my normal stream schedule. Because like I hate falling off schedule. I know y'all are like, you know, none of you mind too much, but also like I mind. Because, like, I really do find value in streaming. I returned from making dinner. Welcome back. What do you have for what are you having for dinner? I made curry. Oh my god. I need to make butter chicken next week. Butter chicken is like, I need to like coalesce recipes for butter chicken so I can make the best butter chicken. Ever since I discovered like every time I made butter chicken at home, I was like, oh, like there's like a smell here that's missing. And then I got what are called fenugreek leaves. And I was like, oh, there's the smell. There's the sense that I know so deeply from a classic Indian butter chicken. So I think that's like the major thing I was missing. But also there's like 1,000 variations of it, which I think is both cool and deeply concerning. Because I'm like, I don't know which version I'm gonna like. I have to test all of them. Wait, hold up. The character's definitely in a suit of armor because I can hear myself stomping around. Could Duo bring their non-AI instructors back on Christmas Day? They won't. Unfortunately not. You left a spot or two? It's a work in progress. Welcome on in, Growly. Good to have you, Sweet Bean. Can you show for Sir Growly? I'm sure there's like discords. Like my current advice now is like there's got to be like discords where you can like learn a language, right? There's got to be like a French, English, like Spanish teaching discord. What's up, Crisp?
Hyperpop, sometimes called bubblegum bass, is a loosely defined electronic music movement and microgenre that predominantly originated during the early 2010s in the United Kingdom. It is characterized by an exaggerated or maximalist take on popular music, and typically integrates pop and avant-garde sensibilities while drawing on elements commonly found in electronic, rock, hip-hop, and dance music.
Interesting. Thank you for the Wikipedia search.
Where the rats?
The Wall Street Journal's Mark Richardson described hyperpop as turning the artificial parts of pop music up to an extreme level, creating a cartoonish wall of noise that is full of catchy tunes and memorable hooks. The music moves between beautiful and ugly, with shimmery melodies crashing into mangled instrumentals.
Yes, there are. Duo sucks, but their marketing was helpful me. I've yet to find a good one to help me learn ASL, but there's lots of language learning discords. I would definitely... I'm tempted to go find one of those because I do want to pick up French. I want to pick French back up. Also, like, not to fucking gild the lily or anything, but like, Duolingo is also just a shit language learning app because like it teaches you like phrases, but it doesn't teach you like any. It doesn't like, for example, as much as a pain in the ass as it is to learn how to conjugate. Oh, le français, je vois. But no, as much as, it's, like, it doesn't teach you, like, the basic principles. Like, as much as a pain in the ass as it is conjugating verbs and shit in Spanish, knowing the rules of conjugation means that it's way easier for me to go from, like, okay, I know the base verb for, like, the base verb form of, like, to play is jugar, which means that, like, it's like, oh, yo jugo, tú jugas, ella jugar, all that stuff. Non starki, tu ne veux pas recommencer le français, c'est un cauchemar dont tu ne devrais pas souffrir. Base verb form. Exactly. I have no idea what that means. I probably shouldn't have read that. I think it's, no, Starkey, you don't want to pick back up French. It's a cauchemar dont tu... I don't know what the last phrase means. But no, like, here's the thing, like, a little bit of French is probably handy. And then, like, probably picking up some Japanese and Chinese. Apparently the Korean alphabet's, like, really easy to learn, so... And my first language is French. To be fair, I would say the same thing about English. Like, English has fuck tons of issues. It is, like, actively, destroying itself. Digifox, thank you for follow. Digifox, thank you for follow. Welcome to Flash Check. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I'm gonna lose it with these hand tracking. I need to get a better cable for this. But no, like, I feel like whatever language you grow up with, you're inevitably gonna be like, this language has some horse shit in it. Because you get so familiar with it. There is one thing that makes me happy, and that's people don't realize, welcome to Digifoxo, is that most people don't realize I'm not so like, when I'm typing in chat, people only realize I'm a non-native Spanish speaker when I fuck up. Usually from a lack of vocabulary. Like, I was talking, like, Evo Yin's chat, and then I fucked up because I used caliente instead of picante, which one means spicy and then the means hot. And at that point they're like, oh wait, shit, you're not a native Spanish speaker.
Tracking. Why don't you catch these hands, gimme that?
These. Okay, I was gonna say, this has to be the Simlish version of a song, right? Well, the water is now boiling, by the way. Be careful with boiling water. But that also means it's probably the right temperature for cooking. Why is this music kind of slap?